In this lesson, let's take a look at how easy it is to update or change the formatting of our content because we're using CSS. So I'm in my favorite HTML editor, which I happen to use Dreamweaver, and I'm in the Lesson 8 folder. Let me show you where it is. In Chapter 8, and I've opened the Bridges blog folder, and I've got the home page open, which is index.html. That's what I'm seeing right here. I'm in split view, which is one thing I really like about Dreamweaver, so I can see my code and I can see the design at the same time. I've gone down here to my blog postings and I'm clicking and just selecting or clicking in this text for these subheads and going over and taking a look at my code, and I can see that in my code the style that is used is called H2. So what if we were to change the color of H2? It would automatically update not only on this page, but we can have it update on all of our pages because we're using an external style sheet. So I know H2 is the one I want to change. I'm going to scroll to the top in the head section where it's referring to the CSS file. Again, it's a separate file that's attached to each web page. So I'm going to right click on it and choose Open that CSS file. It's a text file with a bunch of coding, and I scroll down here until I find H2, and this is where I can go in and change the color. So I'm going to go in here and select this FFF and change it to FFFF00. I'm going to save my file, and then I'm going to go back here, and you'll see that all of my headlines that are in H2 automatically updated to a bright yellow. That was the color that I chose. So in just a few seconds, I was able to change that content. If I had 50 web pages, I could change all 50 at once because I'm using an external style sheet, and I opened that style sheet, made the change, and Dreamweaver or the HTML editor that you use would automatically update it on all the pages. That's just an example of how easy it is to update your content using CSS and HTML5.